Welcome back everybody to my Mountain Blade Bannerlord 2 playthrough. As you can see, we're not where we left off last time. We're actually quite a while away, and as you can see, we're sieging Sinopia. Basically what happened is I was about to siege Galend. I was walking over with a big army to siege Galend in the Valandian territory. It's Durtha's settlement, but Durtha isn't the king anymore because he died. I can't actually think who took over, but Aldrich took over as king, but I don't know who took over his clan. But either way, we were going to siege that to hopefully get that clan into our kingdom. But then we took Sinopia off the Sturgians, which was quite big. But then it instantly rebelled, and the problem was it rebelled against me as well, so I actually lost the influence. So obviously that's not great, but I came right down here as fast as I could, and it's been a while though. We have lost a few castles and stuff in war, and I don't think we've really gained much. So if we can get a comeback here against the Sturgians a bit, and then hopefully deal some good damage against the Aserai, not the Aserai. Obviously we took over the Aserai, but what I was meaning was if we can expand the Azarian land down there, at Ortizia and stuff, to try and strengthen that up, because that's quite weak at that point. We have like 4 towns there. But after those 4 towns, we don't have anything. When obviously, up on the Kuzet side of the map, we have very dense land with a lot of stuff. But obviously taking Sinopia here is going to be quite nice, because we did obviously add the town to our kingdom. But obviously it rebelled. But we did also lose... We lost the town, I can't remember what it is. Yeah, I can't remember, I think it might have been Diantha. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was Diantha. But we lost a town anyway to the Sturgians, which is what I'm going to do. And we gained Rezossos and then lost Rezossos. I don't know if we had it last episode or whatever. But right now, Sturgians on that. So we're going to take that back. And once we've dealt a decent blow to the Sturgians, I'm going to either try for peace, or we're just going to head to Valandia, see what we can do against the Valandians here. Obviously this is going very, very nicely. We're taking over this town quite nicely with literal 0 losses. This is basically a free town apart from some time. Obviously it is a lot of time cost here, because we went all the way from Galend in Valandian land, all the way up here, and then had to siege. So it's obviously been a while, but we did lose, I think, 3 castles to Valandians. But I think we might be taking one back, I'm not sure. But either way, getting this town would be quite nice to just even out our losses here. And hopefully this episode I can either recover what we've lost and gain a bit, or just absolutely destroy a kingdom here. Obviously I don't know exactly what we're going to get done here, but it should go pretty nicely. Obviously first step is taking Sinopia back from these rebels. But the rebels didn't really do anything here. They wounded 1 man, but that's not going to do anything because they're going to heal. So obviously this is going to be quite nice, and I don't know whether we're going to siege Rezossos or the town first. I think that's kind of just going to be decided, but we're going to obviously see. And obviously that is basically the GG. There's 2 guys left, unless one of them glitched, then that is a GG. Yeah, so obviously that's quite big. And we've took our town back. I also do think the army that originally took this town is dead. So obviously that's not amazing. But freeing a lord is quite nice. And obviously we can donate all of those. I don't know who I got there that wasn't Aserai, but I know there was at least 1 guy. Oh, we actually do have Rezossos. I'm going to actually do that to hopefully boost my men. Yeah, we actually do have Rezossos. I didn't think we did. Oh, that saves me a full job then. Yeah, so we could just head straight for Diantha. Yeah, but we lost Diantha. Rezossos got given to Apes. I don't know who Sinopia is going to go to. Dungalans is getting taken back by... I'm assuming it's the West. Considering they're probably only at what? Yeah, they're only over the West. So the West is sieging Dungalans. We've lost Nevishak, which is obviously not amazing. We've also lost Ab, and we lost Lincolnhen. They're sieging Lincolnhen. If they can defend Tavel, that would be very nice. It looks like we might lose Tavel and siege Lincolnhen though. I will take Lincolnhen actually, because I want to see. But obviously, if we can get a strike back at Diameter, that would be nice. So I'll be back once we're either got the Sinopia Vault, we've got an update, or I'm ready to siege Diameter, because I'm going to sell my loot and sell the prisoners and stuff. So I'll be back. Right, so we're back, and basically I just organised the town and stuff, and kicked out a few of the men. I'm going to spend 20 influence to give it to him, because I'm hoping if we take Diameter, they're going to give it to Apes, because if they give that to Apes, that's going to give 2 lords, 2 towns, and it's going to strengthen up our kingdom. So this should be pretty good. Plus, yeah, they're not dumping out the 150 men. Because basically, I went back in there, and they put 600 men in the garrison, which is obviously quite a lot of men that they put in the garrison, because I went in there to sell more loot and stuff. But obviously here, if we can take Diameter, that's going to be a massive city to take back here. They only have about 200 defenders without anybody in the fief. So obviously if we can get everybody out of the fief here, we could siege that quite easily. But obviously it's not going to be amazing. I'm going to head to Atricon actually. I'm going to head to Atricon, defend that, and then I can take Diameter back once they've left the fief a bit, obviously. That is going to get stronger every day, which is obviously not amazing, but there's nothing I can really do about that. Plus, Dungalan's got taken by them. We've just took Lincoln Hen, which is quite nice here. We've got 3 armies on this side of the map here, which will be very, very nice for us. And obviously, we're still at -2 castles into town, but if we can take Atricon, defend Atricon and take Diameter, then that's only going to be 2 castles. I don't mind losing 2 castles, because we've gained Sinopia. Lincoln, that can, yeah, Lek. Seems pretty good to go to Lek, because obviously Lek only has 3 castles at a town, so it's not like he has the most amount of land. But I'll skip to once we're ready to fight the Atricon defense, so I'll see you then. Right, so we're back, as you can see, and it's 800, it's a 500 versus 1,600 fight here, so we should be able to absolutely crush them. So obviously this is going to be quite nice. We outnumber them in every troop type here. Obviously infantry is mainly our dominant side, because we have a lot of infantry, and there are a lot of powerful Azarian infantry as well here. If we can get really good damage off early on here, obviously we're basically guaranteed the win because of just how many men we have over them. But the Sturgians are strong and powerful fighters, and their kingdom is pretty powerful, so they ain't having weak men here. They have pretty strong men. I'm gonna actually shield wall, because if they attack us, I think shield wall is gonna do us a lot more favors than just line formation. Plus, I think it's worth getting our cav involved here, because they're actually charging our archers, which is not good at all. I did not realize they were doing that. We might actually take a few losses just for the fact of I wasn't paying attention to what their cav was doing. I was too busy with their infantry. I'm going to charge our infantry, which then means we're going to surround them. What did I charge? Oh, for some reason they just didn't charge when I told them to. Yeah, so now we're absolutely butchering their infantry. We could focus more on their cav. And once their cav's down, then they don't really have much going for them here. Yeah, we're absolutely crushing them here. We did take a few losses, I think, on the archers, because I didn't pay attention to their cav enough. But if we can regroup here before just rushing in again, then this could be a very nice. Yeah, if we can get really good, if we could just regroup here, then this could be very nice. Yeah, I think we slaughtered all of their men, apart from maybe a few cav that might have been able to run back. It looks like they lost their first wave completely, which is massive. They've just lost 77 men and we've lost 8. And obviously we're technically the defenders, so we've got a really nice position here. I'm going to actually move the archers a bit closer to the infantry, because right now they can get cav charged pretty easily, when now they kind of have to run into our infantry if they want to attack our archers, which is obviously what we want here. We want them to be taking a lot of losses trying to get some kills here. And obviously, if we can also get a counter-strike on Diameter after this, and then deal some damage to what the... Well, basically, if we could deal some damage to the Valandians, maybe even get them killed. I doubt we're going to get that done this episode, considering they do have multiple towns. If they had maybe 2 towns and 3 castles, we probably could. But considering they have, I think, 5 or 6 towns, they have a lot of land either way. They might actually have 4, but either way, they do have a lot of land that I doubt even me is going to be able to take. We would need about 3 armies running around, all sieging fiefs extremely fast, which I doubt that's going to happen, especially with town sieges. With castle sieges it could, but with towns it's not going to. And obviously with us recently losing 3 castles to them, it's not going great, but we are hunting down the last of them here. Obviously there's only 60 of them. For some reason my cav wasn't actually charging, which is obviously not amazing here. Because I really want our cav to be charging so we can get as many kills as possible here. Right now it was just our infantry. 155 infantry chasing 50 cav. That's not going to work. Now that we've got 67 cav chasing them though, they are taking a lot more losses a lot faster. It looks like our infantry actually was chasing down their infantry, trying to finish off their footmen, which is obviously kind of the better option for them because they're actually going to get kills. I actually missed that swing. Yeah, that guy's... We're going to absolutely slaughter them here because we have way outnumbered them. And obviously we have way better infantry. I'm going to regroup them here because we don't actually have archer support, which is not amazing. It may only be 24, but 24's more than they have, and their archer support is probably going to do something. They don't have amazing men though, so we could just charge, which I might do once we've regrouped a bit, because obviously there we split off a lot like they are. Yeah, I'm just going to charge again. I think if we wait, it's going to actually cost us more men, because they're just going to chuck javelins at us. So I'm just going to charge them. And obviously with charging them, this is basically the last of their men here that they're losing. Because they've lost 108 men. They do have 500, but they should maybe only get 1 more wave, maybe, of reinforcements. I don't know. But they are retreating back here, but they're not really retreating back much because they've got 60 men. I don't know if they're retreating just in general or what. But obviously this is going very nicely here. I assumed it would, but we're getting absolutely devastating numbers against them. They need at least 4-1. Well, actually, they needed like 3.6 or whatever. But they basically needed to get 4 kills for every 1 death, and they are not making that at all. They're getting absolutely devastated here. Obviously, we have took some losses, but most of them are going to heal. We've actually took 12 losses to destroy 230 of their men. And then the rest of them are just bad men that are just retreating. Which is obviously going to be great if we can get some kills on the running men. Yeah, so that is obviously the win. There's 1 guy left, but I don't think it's worth waiting. So we killed 240 of them basically, and they dealt basically no damage to us at all, which is obviously massive for us right there. And obviously I can free him, and that's not going to be too bad. And a lot of these guys are actually mercenaries. Well, at least 2 of them were.
Stop. I yield.
Is he going to join us? I think it's worth a try, considering he only has a castle. It's definitely worth a try here. And obviously, with us trying to get him to join us, that's not going to be too bad. If he does join us, he has Take Our Castle, which is... It's right here, the Valgard, yeah. We would gain this, which isn't the best 5th gain, but it's also not the worst. I also do want to obviously swap to... I actually want to be defensive against Sturgia. I want to defend Sturgia. I don't really want to take much from Sturgia. We already took the land that I kind of wanted. Besides that, I just want to take Dungerland and then kind of walk back to the Valandian front. Lincoln's obviously been fully secured there now, and We've got 3 armies walking about. If somebody can defend Table, that would be a very, very nice thing. And then they'd only gain 2 castles. Obviously, I'm going to head to Diameter now. And... well, actually, we're going to talk to Torvai before I head to Diameter. And obviously, if we can talk to Torvai, if he joins us, that's going to be big. If he doesn't, we're just going to siege the land that they own. Not Torvai, but we're just going to siege this. And then we're going to siege Valandia. Try and get them pushed back a bit. Oh, I must talk to the other guy. Yeah, so we're going to talk to Torvai here. See if he wants to join us. I don't know if he will. But hopefully he does. No, he doesn't. So obviously that's not amazing. But I kind of expected he wouldn't, considering how powerful Sturgia is and stuff. We haven't really dealt that much of a blow to them in this war. Yeah, we've dealt 5,000 casualties and they've dealt 5,000 casualties. Obviously we have more men to lose than they do. But still. So I'll be back once we're ready to siege Diameter. So I'll see you then. Right, so we're back. We're not sieging Diameter yet, but as you can see, we do have peace from Valandia, which I'm going to quickly check the clans, but I don't think there is anybody who can join us here. If there is one clan that can join us, I'm definitely more likely to... no. Yeah. Oh, they're going to be at 5k. I think it's worth focusing up on the Sturgians, getting some good damage on the Sturgians, or even forcing a war with the West. No, I don't think the war with the West is going to happen. So we're just going to have to siege Sturgia and stuff. So I'll be back once we're ready to siege, so I'll see you then. Right, so we're back. We're not ready to siege at all. We still need a decent chunk of preparations, but the West just declared war on us, which means we don't have to do much damage to the Sturgians, because right now, I want to destroy the West. And they have a lot more of the land I kind of want at the second, so we're actually going to go defensive with them, and I don't know what they're going for, but I'll be back once we're ready to siege, so I'll see you then. Right, so we're back, as you can see, in the siege of... I can't actually remember, it's Diameter, isn't it? Yeah, Diameter. And obviously, I'm just going to do probably the best strat we can really do here, considering they do have like 600 men, but a lot of them are just parties. So I'm just going to charge the walls, basically. Obviously, this isn't going to go amazing until we get the archers, because basically what the archers do is they shoot the people who are trying to push the ladders down. And obviously, that's definitely something we need here. I might get pushed down here. I might. If I get pushed down, I'm going to take a decent chunk of damage. No, I actually didn't, which is quite good. They're getting absolutely peppered off the walls here, which is obviously very, very nice for us. Yeah, I'm taking a lot of damage, but if we can take a few of these men off the walls, that's going to make it that much easier to siege. They're actually retreating off the walls from me. But now they've realised that it's just me. And now they're trying to obviously keep the walls and stuff. Yeah, so basically if we can get the walls down here pretty fast and just take the city, this is going to be very nice. And obviously with the West declaring war, I think we're going to focus on the West mainly, with wars and stuff. And if we can tank the West a decent chunk, maybe hire a few clans, like 2 or 3. If we can get 2 or 3 reinforcements of clans, that's actually a lord there. If we manage to take him down, that would be quite nice. But like I was saying, is if we could manage to take a few towns off the West, or even just a town and a few castles or whatever, take maybe 2 or 3 clans, that would be very, very nice. Because obviously that's going to strengthen us up, weaken up the West. And West is, I'm pretty sure, our biggest enemy at the second. They're the most powerful. Valandia being the weakest, Sturgia being kind of the middle ground, but we have been at war with them for a while. And obviously that's not going to help them with strength. Oh, I actually went down there. That's not amazing because it is still kind of early in the battle. But we should still absolutely and utterly crush them here. So yeah, I'm just going to go back to the action a bit more. Yeah, we're absolutely crushing them here. And yeah, they've took almost 5 times our amount of losses here. basically took the town here. I don't think there's really much they can do when we have 100 infantry in their walls and they don't even have 100 men. Yeah, we're absolutely crushing them here. And once we take this back, obviously, I'm hoping it will go to APs. That's what I'm kind of hoping here. And I might even sway the vote slightly to give it to APs. Because obviously, he's Imperial Culture, he only has a castle. And if we can defend Rosossos as well, then we can start doing damage to the west. And if we can do damage to the west, then that's just going to be nice. But we're absolutely crushing them here. They've lost almost 300 men. And we've lost 50. This is going very nice here. Yeah, so obviously that's the win here. And with that, we've lost 2 castles to Valandia. Which means I could do with taking it back off of the west. Because obviously we're not at war with Valandia anymore. I'm going to free him because there's no shot he's joining us on 11 relation with that amount of land. Oh, they actually had a few good prisoners there. Yeah, so obviously we're going to show mercy here. And with us showing mercy, that gives us the town. I'm going to quickly organise the garrison and stuff and sell my loot and just sell some prisoners and stuff. And I'll be back once we're ready to defend Rosossos, so I'll see you then. Right, so we're back, as you can see. And I am probably about to fight this. Obviously, it's going to be quite a hard battle. But it looks like 3 armies of about... yeah, about 3,000 power is about to be put on one castle. And Diameter is given to Apes. Yes, that's exactly what we wanted here. Apes gets that. Mantaus gets the other thing. And now we've strengthened up our kingdom a lot. We have a lot more secured land. I think I'm going to call reinforcements here. No, that's 2 days away. I think we're just going to have to take the fight. Maybe wait for that 100 guy. Yeah, because obviously 300 reinforcements, I'll take any time. But this is looking a lot closer than it should be. But I think that's because Sturgia is very, very powerful here. Sturgia is definitely a powerful opponent here. And we could really do with crushing them. But obviously, once we defeat this army, we've made peace with Valandia, Valandia was my main target here. Sturgia is still powerful, not as powerful as it used to be though. They still have 10k power and 11 clans, so we could do with maybe crushing like Poros. Wait, actually, if they take Thorios, we take Poros, that frees up a full clan. Then we take Onika, that frees up another full clan. We take Amathea, that's another full clan. Ronti's another full clan. John Mary's is another full clan. Yeah, we can really tear up some clans here pretty easily. If they siege Thorios, we literally siege Poros, Onika, Amathea, John Mary's, Ronti, Ostikon, and we freed up like 6 clans extremely fast here. So obviously we're going to fight this and we're going to see what happens here. So it should go pretty well. We outnumber them 2-1. I think they do outpower us a bit though. With the men they do have. I think their men are all elite when our first waves are very elite, but our second waves aren't really. We do have a lot of infantry. What do they have? They have 60 cav. They have about half our numbers with the same cav as us, which is not very... that's not very good at all. If we didn't outnumber them, they would crush us in the cav side of things. They have a lot of cav here, and we could do with getting a defensive position. If we can get to this position before they decide, let's charge them, this could go pretty well. If we get charged before we get to this position, this could go pretty bad here. Luckily, we're not in shield wall or anything. Plus, if we can get our cav on that flank here, if I can take down a few men, oh, I'm getting absolutely butchered here. Like I was saying is, if we can get a really good flank on them here. Oh, their cav's charging off cav. We're gonna have to charge them here. They're trying to engage. I don't know if they were trying to bait us, but if they were, it's definitely working. But it's going to work for us. Because obviously I'm going in on the flank with them. We're going to advance the infantry. We can't really do much here. I'm going to leave Cav to skirmish. And... yeah, we're going to charge that. And the archers should be able to support good enough. Yeah, we can absolutely butcher them here. So obviously this is going to go not amazingly, but it's not going to go terribly either. Yeah, because we're absolutely crushing them here. And obviously we do outnumber them a lot. We did outpower them and stuff, so we should be getting the advantage here, but we're absolutely crushing their advantage here. We should not be crushing them this much. If I can regroup the men, where's their reinforcements? Oh, they have 90 cav. We didn't lose much cav the first wave, but we're definitely going to lose them now. We need to just group up. And... oh, that's not good. I've just been hit for 33 to the head with a javelin. That's not good at all. I'm literally on like 3 HP or something. This is going to go extremely, extremely bad if I go down here. Or at least it's not going to go as well as it's currently going. Obviously, it has. We've set ourselves up nicely. We've outkilled them a lot here. But their cav ranks is definitely something to worry about. We did shorten them down a lot though. They had 90, now they have 60. And we lost barely any of ours. So this isn't going horrendously. And obviously I'm getting a lot of kills. I will definitely go down at some point here, unless I manage to absolutely clutch and not go down. But I think it's better for me to just get kills than sit back and command now. Because right now there's not really much commanding needs going on. Yeah, I managed to go down there. But basically it's just charge at the second tier, because we've really got them on the edge here. And they're not really grouped up in a formation or whatever, so we can just charge them. Obviously I'm expecting a Sturgeon lad here, but it's not going to be terrible. We are losing some men though. We're starting to lose some men, and that's mainly probably because I went down. But there's nothing really much I can do. If I sat back there, I wouldn't have got the like 6 kills I got at the end there. Yeah, they've got 35 men left. And obviously, it's not going to be amazing for them. Obviously, if we can toggle through here and try and find one of my men. Yeah, there, Sanian is actually a lord. So once we actually manage to take this though, well not take this, but defend this and take the army prisoner and stuff, that will definitely help. Obviously crushing an 800-man army, I don't know if that's going to be the full victory, or if it's just going to be that weakened. Most likely, considering they don't lose more than half of their men, it's most likely they're just weakened. Yeah, they have 500 men left. But that was definitely a crushing defeat for them, the first fight. And this second fight was another crushing defeat. They cannot catch a break here. They're getting absolutely destroyed. They thought they were doing good, taking a town off us. Then we took a town off them and took one of our towns back. We might be able to hire him. Both of those clans have I have small hope they will join us. But I do have hope they will join us. And obviously with us taking Resource, that is a very nice... well, defending Resource and taking Diameter. We took 2 towns this episode. We did lose Ab and Nibishak. So we've lost 2 castles, but we've gained a town this episode. So obviously that's pretty good. And yeah, all 3 of them are still going to Thorios. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to check if those 2 are going to join us. And I think I might... I don't know what I'm going to do, actually. I'm just going to talk to these 2 and see what happens. So, obviously I'm really hoping both of them join me. But I heavily doubt they're both going to join me. But Roland has a good chance. Obviously, he has Ragnarok Castle. And I don't know what relation I have with him. I have 29, I have 45 relation with Torbaya. So Torbaya I have a lot better relation with, but they both have a castle. The only difference is Roland's had a town. Yeah, he's not happy about losing that town. And Torbaya, because now I don't know whether to go siege their last reef. No, Torbaya doesn't want to join us either. Because obviously if we sieged Kragnarig, that's not the worst fief to take. Plus it would give us a clan. Nah, I don't think we will. But I think actually that's where we're going to end up this episode. I think next episode we might be sieging a Western Empire town here. Probably like Poros or Amathea, one of those two. So obviously that's going to be in the next episode. Or I might even be sieging Epicrotia off the Sturgians or something. I think I will start with the town siege though. Unless I find somebody who might want to join us. So either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more. Thanks for watching. Peace.